I'm sure many people who drive have experiences with stupid, dangerous drivers. From those who drive right up your butt despite the fact you're going at the speed limit, from those who don't indicate where they're going, and from those who just can't park. This image speaks for itself. The list can go on, but I don't want to rant to you guys for 2 hours about bad driving, and believe me, I could. So I'm going to talk about one particular experience that not only nearly put me off driving forever, but gave me a close encounter with this guy. The date is January 2020, before the pandemic. I was in the middle of a driving lesson. My instructor had me going around a loop that would help me get used to driving and turning onto main roads. The lesson itself was going pretty well, up until the last 10 or so minutes. My instructor told me that we had enough time to do the loop once more, or we could start driving back home. And I decided to give the loop one more go, because why not? So I drive over towards a junction that turns onto the main road, intending to turn left. Looking to my right, I spot a bus who wanted to turn into the road that I was on. Now obviously I had to pull out first because the bus wouldn't be able to turn with me waiting there, because space. So I turn left, and when I'm on the road... So some impatient jackass who couldn't wait 20 seconds for the bus to turn flew past me at not the speed limit while driving on the wrong side of the road, coming centimeters from crashing into the side of me. You are an idiot! I was petrified. Every part of my being was shaking, and I'm pretty certain I forgot how to breathe.
I have no idea how to breathe.
To make matters worse, I was still on the main road, so I couldn't stop the car. I had to drive all the way to here while shaking and struggling to breathe before I could stop and try to calm myself. Now that I think about it, I was probably having a panic attack. At least it really wouldn't surprise me if I was. After a minute, my instructor turned to me and asked if I was okay. No. After that, the instructor drove me home. This whole incident was obviously horrible, but it could have gone worse. Much, much worse. You guys recall what I said here. My instructor told me that we had enough time to do the loop once more, or we could start driving back home. Now, had I made the decision to go home instead of doing the loop again, I would have gone right at this junction instead of left. Now, why is this worse, you may ask? Well, I shall show you. It's really just horrible to think on what could have happened on that day. The worst case. And the best case. Not any better. Thankfully though, that didn't happen and I'm still here. It's unfortunately not the last experience I have with dangerous drivers, but those stories are for another time. To this day, I still have no idea what that driver was really thinking, or if he was thinking at all. I'm just baffled at how stupid people can be. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and you would like to see more of these little story times, then do be sure to like, comment, and maybe even subscribe. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say, so don't drive like a jackass.